let's look at this. So the Steam Awards, we looked at this on I want to say a week ago on stream, the Steam Awards, and now the results are in. So we're just gonna look at it and see how wrong I was. I saw this already. I'm pretty wrong. I won't lie to you, but I think for the wrong reasons. So categories, there's the winners. Let's scroll past. So let's just start with Game of the Year. Game of the Year, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I think this was the opportunity for maybe something a little smaller than that, like Devil May Cry 5 to take it, but, you know, a lot of people were thinking about this game and coming back to this game. I think if Witcher 3 was on this, just Witcher 3, just because, it probably would still win, just because it came back so much recently. VR Game of the Year, Beat Saber. I feel like there's no other option, right? What else are you gonna say? It's Beat Saber, you know what I mean? Like, this game is probably one of the first, like, genuine, like, killer apps of VR. I think it is. I think this game's a ton of fun. You know? So, Beat Saber winning Best VR Game just feels deserved. This is where things get ugly. This is where things get bad. So, Labor of Love. Let's read the description and see if you think GTA 5 actually fits any of these things. Game has been out for a while. Team is well past their first unveiling of the creative baby, but being good parents they are. These devs continue to nurture and support their creation. Yes, but for the wrong reasons. This game to this day is still getting new content after all these years. I don't understand how this wins, except for maybe just the sheer amount of people playing it. Because there's a little game right here called Warframe with their Empyrean update, which overhauled the way the game handles combat to where you can you can be piloting a starship. Your friends can be in the starship, and you can go in space in dogfighting and board other starships in one level. And this is the game that didn't have any of that on launch. This game did not have this. Okay? You know what this game got? A casino. And more stuff to spend your money on. More shark cards. What's up? At least in my opinion, it doesn't make sense. Rainbow Six Siege has huge support, very consistent support. If there was a category for esports game, it would probably go to these guys, just on Steam. CSGO, I don't think Operation Shattered Web is enough to really justify it. And Dota 2, I don't think had enough going on. I hate this. I actually hate this. Like, better with friends is maybe by the definition of this is only good with friends. At least in my opinion. I know a lot of people play DayZ, and there's kind of a big streamer culture around it, but this is not... I look at this game. Misery is best when shared. Puts it best. I like that. Misery is best when you share it. This is like this should be like Misery Loves Company category. Like, honestly. Because right here is like one of my favorite games of 2019, Risk of Rain 2. We play that on stream. Ton of fun. What's going on, you know? What's going on? Dota Underlords. I think this game went downhill majorly. As somebody who was super into it, everybody who knows me can say it. I was big on Dota Underlords. I played it every day. I talked about it. I analyzed matchups. I looked at everything, and the game just went downhill. I don't think that the changes they've implemented really make sense. I think there's too much going on. It's too much bloat, I want to say. I like the simplistic nature of the original. Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. I like Age of Empires 2, but I don't think the era of RTS is upon us yet. You know what I mean? Like, Ring of Elysium, I've never played this. Maybe we'll play it. I've never played this on stream. We could do like a Discord squad night with this. Because I've never played it. I don't know what the appeal is. I know it's like a battle royale with like a different end objective. Age of Empires 2 with the Brave New World expansion pack. Exactly. And DayZ, a game that doesn't deserve this at all, in my opinion. And that mixed review, I think, says everything. Most innovative gameplay. So this is another one that I think. Okay, for the record, every game here is excellent, but I don't think My Friend Pedro is the most innovative game here. Actually, it isn't. But I think it's like only ahead of like Planet Zoo, just because Planet Zoo is like a tycoon game. You know, there's nothing new about a tycoon game. As much as I love them, um, I think I said that this would go to Slay the Spire because this is one of those games that when it came out, people started thinking differently about how to make games. People started doing deck building in RPG games. That wasn't done before. I mean, it was right in very slim instances. This is a very innovative game. He's right. It's very rarely do you see a game. Exactly, it doesn't get enough credit. Very rarely do you see a game and know that this is going to influence game design as a whole. Right? People took the ideas that were in Slay the Spire and they made better games. And I think that this is seriously slept on. A lot of people have played it. Don't get me wrong, but I think in terms of innovation, we're sleeping on this game. And Baba Is You would probably be second place. People are not going to copy this game, but it's super innovative. I think it's awesome. You know, the way that they handle like logic, it's awesome. Oxygen not included. I honestly thought this would win because it's very popular. I know a lot of people playing this game. I don't think it's like super. I think it's just another thing coming out of like a Factorio era where there's a lot of like base building, but it's a very popular game. I guess My Friend Pedro. It's a great game. You know, I'm not gonna rip on it. I have nothing but praise for this game, but I think it did win because there was a lot of popularity going off of Game Awards because it was there. You know, outstanding story-rich game. This is one that I'm not too familiar with. A Plague Tale: Innocence. I wanted to say. I believe I said this was the dark horse of this category. A lot of people talk about it. Are you saying these awards are rigged? I would never say that. You know me. I would never say that. Never at all. Never in my life. So this game, I haven't played it. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know a lot of people like it, and it's got a lot of good critical review. It's right there on the thing, you know. So I think that this was the dark horse of the category, so I'm not that surprised. Disco Elysium has basically taken everything, so that was obvious. That was the obvious favorite to win. Far Cry New Dawn should not be there at all. Gears 5 can be there, I guess. And Greedfall, I heard this game was a little shallow, but it's kind of like a fan treat for people who like those kind of games. I heard it's very shallow though. I heard there's like it gets repetitive. It's an indie game though. Like, come on, there's not a whole lot they could do. Best game you suck at. I was not an advocate for Mortal Kombat winning this, for the simple fact that I think Mortal Kombat isn't that new of a concept. You know what I mean? MKX people still play on Steam. But this motherfucker, Mordhau, is actually crazy. Like, the sheer madness of Mortal Kombat 11 is one thing, but seeing the absolute destructive dance of people playing Mordhau and knowing that you're just gonna get instigated by like somebody who knows how to move their mouse in every weird way is really cool, and it makes you feel like shit. Like, you just start running into people and you just get died because somebody just boom and you're dead. Like, it's really cool. It's a really unique experience, and I think it would have deserved it. But I understand, you know, people have that thing against fighting games. I guess it's because I play Mortal Kombat 11 as much as I do that I really don't think it's that hard to understand. Hunt Showdown, I didn't get the chance to play this game. I heard it's very good, but I don't know if it's really popular enough to win that. Code Vein doesn't deserve to be there. I don't know. I feel like they just had to put something. And then Remnant from the Ashes is a Souls-like game as well, so if this game doesn't deserve to be there, I don't think this game deserves to be there. But I'm not going to rip on either of those games that are, you know, very well received. And I think this is the last one. Yeah, outstanding visual style. I had a tinfoil hat theory going into this where Total War 3 Kingdoms would win just because it's the most popular game out of all of these. And I guess I was wrong in that specific situation, right? Because, I mean, like, this game isn't... Greece is beautiful and unique and original and amazing, but this game is huge on PC. So I was thinking that they could take it just because there's such a big fan base for Total War, and 3 Kingdoms is a really popular release. it's such a Steam specific game that you think that looking at a Steam audience, right? You would think that they could just take it just by majority, but I guess not. I don't know. So I'm glad that we were able to review this and come back to this.